Hey, what are you doing here? It's Friday. It's not Wednesday. It's my day off. You should be somewhere else. I should be somewhere else. Well, since you're here, let me share with you what I was just reading in my devotions. I was reading this verse and it says, "Do all things without grumbling or complaining." I mean, who wrote this anyway? Who could go through life without grumbling and complaining? Especially, I mean, this has to be someone who doesn't know what we're going through. I mean, come on. They must have lived kind of a pampered life. Who wrote this? Oh, it's in Philippians 2. The Apostle Paul wrote it. Huh. I mean, he was beaten with rods and he was whipped with whips, those 39 lashes that rip open your back, and he was shipwrecked and he was bitten by a poisonous snake. He was abandoned by his friends, slandered by his enemies. He was imprisoned again and again and went without food. And, Well, what was his secret to not complain, if only we knew? Well, I remember Pastor Perry. Oh, that's me. Oh, he says that we should look at the context. And, well, what is the context? The verse before that says, "For it is God who is at work in you, both to will and to work for his good pleasure." To will means to desire, and God will give us the desire to do his will. And then to work is the power. He gives us the power to do his will. And it says it's God who gives us the desire and the power not to grumble and complain. I need more of that. Maybe you do too in these difficult times. Well, I need to update some things because, as you know, what the mayor said on Wednesday to us is different than what the proclamation that he wrote and put out on Thursday. I mean, what a difference a day makes. So the new proclamation forbids us from gathering in small groups in homes or going to other people's houses. We're back to shelter in place. That means you can't invite someone over to your house for aloha gathering. You can't meet in groups of even 5 now for a men's group. We can't do the Awana thing we were planning to do. We're not supposed to. Now, you may say, well, can't we pull that little trump card? I mean, we could call it a religious service and we're allowed to meet. Well, yes, we are, but isn't that against the spirit of the law? Might be against the letter of the law, too. I mean, the reason we have these rules is to protect us and to keep us from spreading the virus. And so we are going, at this time, for the next 28 days, to no longer meet in small groups in person, but we can do it through Zoom. You can do it through other means, FaceTime or calling people. Please do that. Please connect. But we cannot meet in small groups in person. But we can still meet on Saturday in person. So we're going to do that. We're still going to worship. You're not allowed to sing out loud unless you bring like a plexiglass shield that surrounds you and your family from everybody else. And of course, you're not going to do that. But you can come and we'll worship. The worship team can still be there. And we're going to have a great time. I'm still going to preach. So if you're in the habit of coming Saturday, or even if you're not, please welcome. You're welcome to come. And of course, you have to wear a mask and we social distance and everything. But we're going to worship the Lord. I would like to remind you that we need to keep Sunday morning or Saturday night, if you're a Saturday night worshiper, sacrosanct. Now, if that's a word that you don't use a lot around your household, it means inviolable, holy, special. You see, there's a danger at this time that we just forget to watch or don't watch or get busy doing other things. And we get out of the habit of worshiping the Lord on a regular basis with other people. And we're told, don't forsake the assembling of yourselves together. It doesn't have to be in person, but we have to assemble and worship with other believers, even if it's online. So please join us either Saturday night in person, wearing your mask, social distancing, or join us on Sunday morning as we worship together. Well, God bless you. And people often say, what a difference a day makes. But I often say, what a day a difference makes. You see, you can change the way the day turns out if you are different, and if you don't complain, and you don't grumble. Let's be the kind of people, when people get around us, that we are pleasurable and kind, and we're part of the solution. Well, be well, be safe, be sane, and be blessed.